I really like my Solo stove. I used it a good bit last year for backpacking and various camping trips, so I couldn't wait to get a hold of this latest model from Solo Stove. This is called the Titan. Obviously, the difference is in the size. The stove works like this. You put biofuel in here, light it, and then you put this cooking ring on top, and it gives you a place to cook from. There's a double-walled design here. That means the heated air rises and enters into the burn chamber through the small vents at the top of the stove. This boost of hot oxygen improves the overall combustion of the fire and cuts down on smoke. So I'm going to light this Titan, and we're going to see how well it does when it comes to boiling water. We're going to look on the floor of this pine forest and see what we can find as far as biomass goes. We have pine cones, sticks, various things. I'm going to grab a handful. So this is what I came up with. I don't have a lot of sticks, and they're reasonably dry, but they're not particularly good wood. To light this stove, we're going to use a very simple cotton ball and Vaseline fire starter, and we're going to start it with this lightning strike fire starter. And it's going pretty well already. So I'm going to start putting in some of the fuel. It's about a minute into the ignition and we've already got good flames going. Okay, I'm going to put the cooking ring on top here. And then I'm going to take this number 10 can that has 32 ounces of water in it. We're going to see how long it takes it to boil. Now the stove's not having an easy time of it. It's windy out here, and this uninsulated can is going to diffuse heat. During an emergency situation or a long-term survival issue, you might need to boil a lot of water for drinking. And so what we're going to be looking for here is how fast and effectively can this stove purify a quart of water. It's about 2 minutes into this project, and I'm just sitting here waiting for the water to boil. About 4 minutes into the burn, we have some serious heat kicking out here. We have very high flames, and if you can see there, the flames are not that smoky, even though this is wet pine. This is just about 5 minutes into the burn, and we're already starting to see water coming to a boil here. The difference, obviously, is in the size. If I'm going backpacking, I'm going to take my smaller Solo stove. But if I have a long-term survival situation, I'm going to pull this thing out and use it to boil water. Or I may decide to take this one on a backpacking trip where several people will be going. And so we have boiling water. It's taken about 5 minutes from when I put it on to get to this point. So I think you can safely assume you can boil 32 ounces of water using this Titan Solo stove in about 5 to 6 minutes. If you have a more effective pot with a cover on it, it'll be even less time. I have a lot of backpacking stoves, but in the past year I've used my Solo stove the most. I think this Triton is going to become another valued addition to my survival gear. This is a gear review from survivalcommonsense.com. Thank you for watching. Have a great day.